Hey y'all, welcome to today's collaboration. I have a recipe that I know you're going to love using a product that I'm pretty sure most of y'all have lying around leftover. Welcome to today's video, the collaboration called Savor the Scraps, where I've collaborated with 15 other channels to bring you great ways, new ways, exciting ways, and tasty ways to use those leftovers. I invite you to check out the other 3 channels today that are going to be adding to this collaboration. That is Little Jordan Farm, Flipflop Barnyard, and Our Supper Stories. And of course, I've got all of those links down below, including the playlist with all of the videos. And we'll have 3 more guests, so 4 more videos next Saturday, which is our last Saturday in the collaboration. Have you enjoyed the collaboration? I hope you have. I've heard from a lot of you that you've gotten a lot of new ideas and you just enjoy collaborations where creators can work together to bring you new and different content. Well, today I've got a helper here to show you how we can use something that you probably have left over or overly ripe in your kitchen. Helper today, she has this little Miss Homemaker. Y'all know her, don't you?
Hi, everybody.
My daughter. Y'all, there are a lot of videos with Little Miss Homemaker, so I hope you'll check those out, especially some of the older videos. Do y'all ever get marked down bananas at the grocery store? So we do, and I think it's, I can't tell you, it's a considerable, sometimes it's 20-something cents up to 40-something cents a pound. So, I've been getting marked down bananas at our local Kroger grocery store chain for as long as I've been married, you know. You know that green bananas, every stage of a banana is healthy, okay? Green bananas have different nutrients on up to overly ripe, and there are also sugar stages. So the more brown, the more sugar. The more green, the less sugar. But there are all kinds of different health benefits for the different stages of banana. Some people can't handle very green bananas. And some people can't handle very, very brown and mushy bananas. I use the bananas as long as they, I mean, even if they're much browner than this, as long as they're not split open or moldy or have flies around them. But if they're not split open and they're still very brown, I still use them. You can also tell them what you do in the freezer for future smoothies.
I will slice the bananas very thinly and put them in a pint-sized bag, put them in the freezer, and later you can just pull them out for a smoothie. All right. Or other things.
Or even sometimes, like the other day, you did it whole and put them in a gallon baggie, and that's okay too. You can make, the obvious is banana bread, banana muffins. Now, I have a banana muffin recipe in my cookbook, but I do not give that out publicly, because it is one of 3 blue ribbon prize winners in my cookbook, and I save those for the people who actually do purchase the cookbook. Smoothies, we already mentioned. You can put ripe bananas in your meatloaf to moisten your meatloaf. You won't tell it's there. It doesn't make it taste funny or anything, in my opinion, but it does make it moist and keeps it, you know, the whole foods in there with using the bananas. If the bananas are not too far gone, as my mom would say, you know, if they're not totally overripe and you can still stick a stick in them and dip them in chocolate, you can have chocolate-covered bananas. That sounds amazing.
Oh. Okay, we love them.
I know.
Now you're making me want.
Look, now she's going to do that. I've seen recipes for face masks using bananas and avocados, but I've seen that for bananas.
Mashed up bananas and peanut butter.
Yes, just eating it on bread or with a fork.
I like just eating it.
Daddy loves that. You and Daddy. Mashed up bananas and peanut butter on a plate, right?
It's very good.
So there are all kinds of recipes and things you can do for leftover bananas. Today, not leftover, but overripe, which I guess they're leftover. Today, we're going to make something that I think you're going to love. I made the recipe up, but the idea kind of came to me from something I saw on the internet and at the grocery store. So I just took the idea from there and ran with it and kind of made it my own. So today, we're going to make banana bread batter dip. So, you know, if you lick the spoon when you make banana bread, people. All right, let's get started making the banana bread batter dip. And we will show you what we use for dippers. I think you're gonna love this. It's got an unusual starter ingredient, and that is hummus. Now, if you have my cookbook, you've got the recipe for dressed up hummus, which is a basic hummus, and it tells you how to dress it up. I made my own with no garlic because I think that's important. Garlic is not a prize ingredient in banana bread. So I just made this basic hummus. If you want to buy it at the store, that's fine to look for it, but I could not find it at the store without hummus. So
Garlic.
I could not find it at the store without garlic. Thank you. I'm just going to put this in here. This is 3 cups.
And I was surprised it made that much.
Yeah, this is our whole batch of hummus that it made. And since we made it homemade, I was able to control the liquid. And this does not, you know, you see there, that's how thick it is. Okay, because it's going to be fine. And if we have to, we can add a splash of cream or water or something. We've got 2 ripe bananas and 1/4 cup of real butter. This is organic real butter. And you can add, I wrote in my notes when I was developing the recipe, you can add 1/4 teaspoon of butter extract if you'd rather do that. I don't have butter extract, but I did have real butter. Real butter's got, especially the grass-fed organic, it's really good for you. It's got a lot of those good healthy fats.
I didn't even know there was a thing as butter extract.
Yes, hey, that's a good question. There's extract as a flavoring, right? And
Like vanilla.
I like to use the word extract because it denotes a pure flavoring. Flavoring makes it sound like it's artificial to me. Speaking of that, I've got this vanilla, natural vanilla that my friend Sean, when we visited in Texas at Lone Star Barn, she gave to me. And I have 1/2 teaspoon of this good, wonderful.
1/2 teaspoon doesn't seem like it do much.
I know it doesn't, but it'll be fine. All right, and then I've got cinnamon. I'm looking at my recipe. 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, or if you had cinnamon essential oil, if you would just do 1 drop of that, but 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. I want the real cinnamon in this and not the essential oil because I want to see the flakes like you do in banana bread. There we go. All right, I'm just going to pulse this like so and then add the brown sugar. Actually, I'm going to turn it to on until our bananas, everything is incorporated because you want it smooth. The bananas a minute, help it. We should have mashed them, so just know that. Or we could have put them in there before the hummus. So there are different ways to do this, but yeah. And also, you know what? I do want a splash of. I actually have some of the chickpea liquid. You could put a splash of water, a splash of milk, a splash of whatever. Okay, I tasted it, and I'm going to add 2 more ripe bananas. So that's 4 bananas to 3 cups of hummus. And let's keep on going. And at this point, here, I'll just kind of mash them. Break them up. Yeah. Okay, actually, since this is my first experiment, I'm going to tell you that I'm choosing to double at this point, because I did taste it. I'm going to double the cinnamon, and I'm going to double the vanilla. So that gets us to 3 cups of hummus, 4 bananas, a teaspoon of vanilla, a teaspoon of cinnamon. Little Missy was right. She said a while ago it didn't seem like much vanilla. And then the 1/4 cup of brown sugar. Okay, let's try it again. I saw at the store the other day a chocolate hummus, and so I thought, I bet we could have all kinds of flavors of hummus and call it batter yum.
Batter yum.
Okay, that's smooth. That's it. That's done.
Oh, I can't wait to try this.
Yes, I know. All right. Okay, I'm going to show you how we're going to stir in a couple of add-ins. This isn't what we'll serve it in. We're just putting it in this mixing bowl for the add-ins. Alright, I'm just going to add in a good handful of chocolate chips. Let's measure it for you so we'll have a measurement. I'd say a scant half a cup. Or let's do a full half a cup. Sounds redundant, a full half a cup. Okay, there's that.
Half cup. Half cup.
Then, walnuts are preferable, I know, or traditional in banana bread. But I like pecans.
Me too.
So we're going to do chopped pecans, half a cup. We're also going to use these as our garnish. These are, I'm using these in Joy Life mini chips, and these are found on our Amazon influencer link if you're interested in using these. The same ones that we do many times. Allergy friendly, made with all natural ingredients, pure chocolate, cane sugar, unsweetened chocolate, and cocoa butter. That's it. We like these chips. Alright, just stirring this in. Okay, y'all, we have got our banana, look at that, banana bread batter dip. Mr. Patient's excited.
Can't wait to try.
He said, what in the world is that? I said, you know how you lick the spoon when you're making banana bread? And he was like, oh, okay, then that's all you have to say. So,
give me a spoon.
We have some organic crackers. We've got some organic strawberries to dip it in. We've got organic, I don't know if it's organic, but non-GMO, this Kodiak Cakes, protein-packed Bear Bites, Frontier graham crackers. You can use your imagination and get chocolate chip cookies or ginger snaps or I don't know. But here's some honey grams, bunny,
Honey
and then
grams.
here's just some organic animal crackers. All right, so I'm gonna let y'all just choose your dipper and try it. Let's see what the family thinks.
I don't know which one to try it with.
Next, you grab one.
I'm gonna do an animal cracker because that's kind of neutral. You like it?
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
You don't mind having it for a snack. It's not terribly unhealthy either. It's got the hummus, the bananas. I hope you'll try this. We're actually going to put some on our plates so we're not dipping out of the same thing. I hope you'll try this. And please go over and visit those other creators' channels today. Thank you for watching us here today at Savor the Scraps collaboration. And I didn't say at the beginning, I'm Miss Katie. Welcome to Heritage Ways, where we honor home, celebrate heritage, and spread hope. Mr. Patient, Little Music Man, we're going to enjoy this dip, and we'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
You like it? It's very good.
It's good.
Try it with the strawberry. Oh, and it's got the little well in the strawberry. You can like fill it up with dip.
Okay. Here we go. Last thing I haven't tried yet. Strawberry. Here we go.
Strawberries.
Yeah, they are.